Hi there, it's Melissa and I'm here today to show you what I made with my October Clique kit. It featured Happy Things by Pink Fresh Studio, and as you can see it really is down to the scraps. I'm going to keep all of these bits. I've already gone through and gotten rid of the tiny little pieces, but I'm wanting to keep all my bits and pieces from Clique kits together, and at the end of the year I'll have a look and see what I've got left. So that's probably the biggest piece that I've got, and I really did have a blast with this kit. So that's the paper. In terms of the embellishments, I've got this little bag of the confetti sequins left, and I'm sure I'll continue to use those. I've got 6 of the wood veneers, and I love them, they were beautiful. I've only got 2 puffy stickers left, and it's not that I didn't like them, I just didn't get them on the page. And then I've got some of these letter stickers. In terms of cut aparts and printables, I've got these bits and pieces, and I printed that one on vellum. Really wanted to use this card but didn't, so I'm sure it will come in handy for another page one day. I've got that. Now I could chuck that, but I'm going to keep it. I'm also going to keep this. I mean, I don't know if I'll use it or not. I've got that card, and I've got that cut file that I'm sure I will use. I purchased some add-ons, so this is a die, and obviously I'll use that forever. These are the acetate cards, and I've got 4 of them, 4.5. 5 actually. I think there were 12 in the pack, so that's pretty good. I've got 3 of the tassels left, and I know you got 2 in your kit, but I also purchased the full pack. And I have these beautiful stickers that no doubt I will use. So I made a total of 10 layouts, and I'll just go through them with you now. This is the first one I made, and I think I have a process video for this one. I just wanted to do a really simple grid and feature some of these acetate cards, and I had 3 photos of my kids, and it just represents our summer that we had in kind of January, December last year. So that's that one. I used the die here and just used some of my favourite bits and pieces. So that's that one. This one I think was the second one I made, but the first one I shared, and I forgot to say, I also got the paint dabber, and there's heaps left in that, so I just wanted a kind of an L-shaped design and have it building from the left, and I fussy cut out those balloons. I loved that puffy sticker, was the perfect title. It's about Brielle, and I still need to add the date onto this one, but the other 2 were on their scooters, and we got her little bike down, and she had to have a turn, and it's kind of fake because she can't ride it yet, so she was just delighted to be able to sit on it. So that's that one. This one is, I don't do Project Life, but I still make pocket pages, and so I had 3 photos of the kids as well, and I'd already scrapped other photos that were similar to these, or I had double up, so I didn't want to waste them, and I thought I could do a page about Queenstown. So we live in Queenstown, and the QT stands for Queenstown, and I just put about how we're so grateful to live here, and put each of them in the pocket. And with this one I cut apart the photo, and I love doing that. It has a really cool effect, and I thought it was perfect to show Sam in the centre here. I was just going to say, this one also featured printables and exclusive cut aparts. This one I made for the blog hop where we introduced a new design team, and so we had to make a layout about ourselves, and I used this photo of me snow motorbiking. I think it would have been July this year in our winter, and I thought it was a perfect way just to show what I love to do, have fun. And I wanted to have a page that didn't have my kids in it, so that's that one. This one I just love, and this paper was perfect for it's pre-embellished, and it's just was so easy to make a layout, and I just added to the embellishment. I stitched around 3 times scattered the sequins and put the little photo of Brielle in her book. And I just added some words under each of the sticker words under each of the words. So it says, "Play always, love you, beautiful girl, smile bright." And I loved the puffy stickers, and I loved the alphas that we got. And we call her BB, and so I thought it was perfect, our BB. So that's that one. This one I haven't shared at all, and this was my first attempt at the layout that was about me, but I wasn't 100% happy with it, and I think it's the yellow. And I could have toned it down with gesso, but I decided to leave it, and I still like it, it's just not my favourite. So it's called They Call Me Mum, and just me on the motorbike again. And I kind of thought, that's more about them than about me, so that's why another reason I didn't use it for the blog hop. But I do love it, and it'll go on my album, so that one's cool. Excuse me. This one, I got some stamps from Honeybee Stamps, and I got the Brush Grunge Alpha, and I absolutely adore it. And it came with a splatter as well, so that looks like a perfect ink splatter. It's actually a stamp, and I really wanted to feature it on one of my layouts, and so I chose this one. And I also wanted to go really bold with this paper. So I have this photo of Brielle looking at Sam, and the look in her eye is just beautiful. She really does adore him, so I thought that will make the perfect story to tell about this photo, and so I just went for a central photo on this piece of paper and then just embellished out from there. And I wanted to use craft as well, just for a bit of difference. So this is what I shared in our pet rally, and what I did was I took the Dream Big paper and I cut out pieces, but I really wanted to replicate that paper because I loved it so much. So I took some vanilla cardstock, some gesso and some white acrylic paint and just built some texture up. Then I added some texture paste triangles with my favourite stencil, and I had this beautiful photo of Azaria left over. I've already scrapped a similar one, so I loved that beautiful card and the Follow Your Dreams. And I just built from there, and once again I used the Brush Grunge Alpha from Honeybee Stamps. And I wanted to do something a little bit different with this piece here, and the mood board that we had for October showed balloons, and so I decided to use this Pink Fresh Studio tag charm, it's rubber, as an anchor and tie my balloons onto it. So I just pierced a couple of holes, put my thread through and tied a bow separately and tied it on and tucked it out from behind the doily because it says hello 3 times, so you know what it says. And I love the way it turned out. And this one is really probably quite whimsy and girly and kind of young, but it's perfect for her. And then I did my journaling in quite a bold pen just because I really want that to be a focus as well on me telling her to keep being herself and to dream big and not give up. So that's that one, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. This is the most recent video that I shared, and also my last process video. I think I made 4 with this kit, and I got a silhouette a couple of weeks ago. It's a cameo, and I hadn't done much with it, and so I started by cutting out the exclusive cut files that we get, and that's where that comes from Clique. And then I just used some of the bits that I hadn't used, and this was really down to scraps, this one, and so I got the tag on there, this beautiful rain is just confetti from the sky, and this beautiful flare, and I'm really happy with how that one turned out. This is the final layout, and I have to say, I was inspired by Hannah Lemire, who's one of our members over on Clique, and she had done a boy page with this kit and done lots of colouring, and it was beautiful, and so she really inspired me, and I knew I wanted to do some colour on this paper, and so all I did was get my watercolours and do some blue and just do the packaging technique. Now I also wanted to feature this ampersand because it's stunning, and I knew if I didn't get it down I wouldn't use it. And so with Sam, he's in the funny stage still of posing and wanting me to take strange photos of him, so that's him just on the beach that we went to, and he did this kind of funny pose. He looks real funny with his hoodie and his boots. And so this card which says "You're Weird," I like that, was perfect, and I cut the awesome off another card. That's a colour part as well, printable, and I made sure I matched the red with the red on the ampersand, And I did cut with one of the scraps of paper. I used that die again to cut another bow, and I have to say, when I told him about it yesterday, he came home from school and he laughed so hard because he just loved that card. And that's what I love about him, is that he has a great sense of humour. He's 8 and he really appreciates the funniness. And yeah, he'll just love having this one in his album. So the last thing I did was splatter with some blue to match the blue, and I left it, and then I decided to add some red as well because I really wanted to pull in the red. Otherwise, it's a bit doesn't really make sense. So I'm really happy with that, and that's everything that I made. So I'm really happy. It was an awesome first month on the team, and we're working with November kits at the moment. So make sure you check them out. And just a reminder that if you purchase anything in the Clique Kit store, if you use my discount code Melissa10, you'll get 10% off. And if you're loving what you see, do make sure you subscribe, because that way it ensures you that you get a box of goodness delivered right to your door anywhere in the world every year. There's really exciting things coming up in Clique Kits, and yeah, I just encourage you to follow them on social media, and also check out the blog every day where the other design team girls are sharing amazingly gorgeous projects. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back again really soon. See you later.